Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a surprise guest. This is my best friend, and we have just watched the new live stream for the Sims 4 Snowy Escape. I'm already super excited about it, and I did write down quite a few points. I sent them to my best friend's phone because I'm using my phone to film. So the first thing that I noticed when they got into the live stream was the new aspiration. It looks a lot like the one from Island Living, in the sense that it's like more of a vacation themed aspiration almost. So it's like you have different goals to reach while you're in Mount Komorebi. I'm probably not saying that right.
It's hard to pronounce.
I've heard it a few times now. I still can't get it right, but there's a lot of goals that are specific to Mount Komorebi. So it felt like a vacation-oriented aspiration more than a lifetime aspiration, kind of. But it looked fun, I suppose. It's kind of what I expected. And the next thing that I saw that they showcased, which I got really excited for, was the school uniforms. I did see them in the gameplay trailer, and they did confirm in this live stream that all of both the children and the teens that go to school while they live in Mount Komorebi, they will be using school uniforms.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's really awesome. It's really cool. I wish we could use that for all the worlds, though.
Yeah.
I wish we could just have that option that every child that goes to school in any world can choose to wear school uniforms.
I want private school bags.
Exactly, private schools, like when you had in the Sims 2, where you invited the principal for the private school, and then you had to basically convince him to let your children go to private school. It was such an awesome little event thing that I used all the time, and I really miss that. And once your kids went to private school, then they actually had school uniforms and stuff.
It was awesome.
So I was really excited about that one. I'm having a little bit of a beer, just so you know. And yes, they also did confirm that the platforms that we've seen in both the reveal trailer and the gameplay trailer will be a free update for everyone. Yay for that! So everyone will be able to use platforms in any build. This is not an exclusive thing to Snowy Escape, which I also expected. It would be weird otherwise.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, they did show off the platforms quite a bit in this live stream that we just saw. They showed us how high they could go, how low they could go, and there's so many customization options with them, and you can practically use them as stairs if you want to, because if you set them at kind of a low height, then your Sims can just step up and down them. Yeah. And I did see really cute animation for toddlers.
Yeah.
Because if the platform is just a little bit high, then the toddler, it sits down on the top of the platform and then just climbs down that way, and it was the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
It's cute.
I got really excited about that one. And it was really cute. Let's see, what else do we have here? We had the new career. They called it salary person, and my thought when they explained the career to us in the live stream was that it was probably based on like the my mom has actually been in Japan quite a few times. She works for a corporation, and she's been in Japan to like see how they work and just to make sure that they're like doing what her company wants them to do, kind of. Basically, I'm not going to go into that too much, but to me, it felt like that career was kind of based off Japan's work ethics, because they said that there was like long commute times and long working hours, and they I saw that when they clicked on the Sims that wasn't this career, that they had an option to go to office like off hours and things, so they could like go back to work if they wanted to, and like get some extra time in and things like that. So it felt kind of inspired by Japan's work ethic, because when my mom has been there, one of the things that she's said to me about it is that when Japanese people go to work, they basically can't leave until their boss leaves.
Oh yeah.
And so the Japanese people have a lot of work ethic. They work really hard, and sometimes they don't even come home at night because they have those sleeping pods and things.
Oh yeah.
In the cities. So like it's the Japanese people work really hard, pretty much, and so that career kind of felt a little bit inspired by that. That's what I took from it anyway. But yeah, the career was called salary person. It's gonna have 2 different branches that are called, I don't remember what they were called. I didn't write that down, honestly, but it has 2 different branches. So when you reach like level 5, you have to choose which path you want to go, basically. And then they talked about lifestyles, which I think all of us are really excited for, and they did confirm also that lifestyles will be available in a free update. It's not just exclusive to Snowy Escape, which is awesome. I'm assuming that there's gonna be some lifestyles that are exclusive to Snowy Escape.
Yeah, they said so.
I think they said so, yeah. There's gonna be 16 of them in total. If you have Snowy Escape, I'm not sure how many will be available if you don't own Snowy Escape. But I did see some, there was a junk food lover lifestyle thing. So I'm assuming that's going to be available for everyone. I don't think that's going to be just for Snowy Escape.
And there were like opposites.
Yeah, because they had the health food junkie thing too. So there was your sim could either love junk food or they could love healthy food, and it's going to be one or the other. They can't have both, obviously, because they're total opposites.
Yeah.
And then we had like indoorsy, outdoorsy. I'm assuming that's for everyone too. Because you can be outdoors even if you don't own Snowy Escape and things like that. But then we had things like Adrenaline Junkie, which felt like, okay, maybe that's a little bit more geared towards Snowy Escape with all the skiing and snowboarding and things.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it anyway, but I was really excited about it. They did have 2 lifestyles that they had that were locked. We saw the names of all the other ones.
Yeah.
But I think the 2 that were locked, because I saw like a phone icon. So I'm thinking it's like something to do with electronics, or like your sim being addicted to their phone, maybe. I think that's what I saw anyway. That's my guess. I didn't see the name of it because it just said it was a locked lifestyle, so they hadn't like the sim that they had chosen hadn't like unlocked that lifestyle just yet. But I'm assuming it's gonna be something like that. One sim can only have 3 lifestyles at once, 3 different ones. So you can have like the health food lover thing, and you can be like an adrenaline junkie, and you can be indoorsy, but then that's it. But they did say that we can remove them. They can change with time. You can go from being a health food junkie to being a junk food lover, like things like that. And there was also options to remove them, either with cheats or with you could purchase something from the lifetime rewards shop thing. And you could also go to a lifestyle coach that could remove the traits for you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you do have the option to remove a lifestyle if you feel like, okay, this is not what I want my sim to be. So that's nice. There's some customization to that too. And the other big thing that they talked about were sentiments, which to me kind of felt like memories from The Sims 2. Like, but better. So they have improved it, but it still felt like, okay, we're getting some of the Sims 2 things that I used to love. We're kind of getting those back in a sense, at least. So they did talk a lot about those, and those sentiments will also be included in a free update for The Sims 4, so that will also be available to all players. It won't be exclusive to Snowy Escape, which is awesome, and also kind of expected because it is a big thing, and it wouldn't be fair to keep that behind a paywall like that. So we did see some examples of it. For example, one of the Sims that they were playing with in the live stream, they had a neighbor that they didn't get along with. And then they happened to be at the onsen bath, which is the new lot type. They happened to be in the hot springs together. And yeah. Well, the sim that we were playing with, he got the angry moodlet because he was too close to an enemy of his, the person that he didn't like. So he did get the angry moodlet from that, which is awesome. And they also explained that sentiments can go away with time, unless something new happens. So like if your sim keeps arguing with the same person over and over, then that sentiment is just gonna stay. But if they stay away from each other, if they let things cool off, then the sentiment can just go away and they can like be friends again. And yeah, they won't be pissed at each other basically. And there's also positive sentiments, of course. You can probably get them from getting married and things like that, I assume. From having kids with someone, maybe. We did see an example of it when the two sims woohooed in a cave. They got a cute little sentiment from that, and it made them feel a little bit closer to each other, which makes sense, clearly. So that was a really cute thing. So I'm really looking forward to trying this out once the free update comes. I think I'm probably gonna do a video on all the things that comes in the free update once we get it, and that should be within a week or two, maybe. Probably right before the Sims Snowy Escape comes out, maybe. Yeah. And with the sentiments comes also sim profiles, and this is going to be a new option in the what's that called? It's a little menu where you have all the sims that you know, basically, and you can click on a sim's portrait in that menu, and then you get an option to see that sim's profile. And there you can see all the sentiments that they share with that person, because you can share sentiments with other people, which is a really cool thing. And there you can also see that person's traits. You can see what kind of relationship you have with them and everything like that, which was really cool. And then we had new deaths.
Awesome.
We got really excited about these because it actually seems like there are maybe 3 new deaths, possibly. There's a new death for vending machines. They did confirm this. The vending machines can fall over, and your sim can get crushed by them if you don't use them correctly. And then there's also risks involving mountain climbing and skiing, because you can get hurt from doing those 2 activities. Yeah. So if you get hurt too many times, if you fall over too many times, then you could die. That's what I took from it. So that it seems like you could die from both skiing and rock climbing. So that makes 3 new deaths in this excursion pack, which is really awesome.
I was disappointed no one died though.
Yeah,
live stream.
Nobody died in the live stream, unfortunately. I think everybody was crossing their fingers for it, and the people that were the sim gurus also said that they had a lot of people in chat who were disappointed, who were hoping for people to die.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they talked about rental homes as well, and they weren't sure. The sim guru said that they weren't sure if the rental options was going to be available for apartments yet. I think they were going to look into it, and before I post this video, I'm probably going to see if they gave an update to that on Twitter or whatever. But it would be cool if you could have an apartment that was like a rental property, so you could go on vacation and live in an apartment, kind of like an Airbnb. That would be really cool. I'm hoping that's going to be available. But the rental homes will be available in any world except for the existing vacation worlds, which is outdoor retreat world, Granite Falls. That's what it's called, and then San Salvador. I think it's just Salvador.
Batu?
Yeah.
She doesn't have the Star Wars expansion.
We don't talk about that.
She doesn't want to talk about that.
We don't talk about that game pack on this channel.
I love it, by the way.
Okay.
I love it.
That doesn't exist in my world. Okay.
I just got it.
Oh,
my finger.
But yeah, so it will be available in all other worlds. So you can go on vacation to the Island Living World. Uh, God, what's it called even? I don't remember.
Which one?
Island Living.
Solani?
Solani!
Yeah.
That's right. I don't remember the names of them, but you can go on vacation to like Windenburg, Solani, all those neighborhoods. Even all the ones like Oasis Springs that came with base game or Newcrest.
Yeah.
So that's a really fun thing. I'm really looking forward to building some rental homes in Solani most of all, and possibly Brindleton Bay as well, because that neighborhood has a really nice beach as well.
That's true.
Brindleton Bay came with the Pets expansion, I believe.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to be building a lot of rental homes. And then they did show off the new social event as well, which is the mountain climbing excursion. So we did go on a little excursion with our Sims in the live stream. And there will be a lot of loading screens when you're going on the mountain climbing excursion. So each level that you reach on the mountain, there's going to be a loading screen. So it won't be an open world kind of thing where you can see your Sims like basically climbing a whole mountain. It's gonna be like split up like that with loading screens in between, which I kind of expected. But it still looked a lot like a lot of fun. I'm definitely gonna try it out for sure because it looked really interesting, and it looked really cool with all the animations, and apparently your Sims can they can either succeed or fail, and obviously if they fail they die. Yeah. Pretty much. Which I'm hoping my Sims won't. I'm not about killing my Sims. I'm not about
I love
that.
It. I am.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So yeah, I'm really excited to try out the new climbing sim. They did say that your Sims' chances of making it will increase if they're careful, if they have the right climbing gear, if they're well rested, everything like that. And then once you reach the top of the mountain, we screamed when we saw this because at the top of the mountain, there's gonna be a buildable lot.
But you can only get to it.
You can only get to it once you've climbed your way all the way to the top. But you could build a house there.
Yeah.
And stay there, because once you reach the top and you have a house there with like, I'm assuming you can build something that is kind of livable, even if you won't be able to like purchase it and it won't be your home lot. But you could stay there and like vacation on the top of the mountain.
Yeah. But you can't see it from
the world view.
Yeah.
No. But it will be a buildable lot, so you can customize it however you want once you reach the top.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome, and I'm definitely gonna build like a little hut up there, maybe like a little mountaintop house thing. It will look really awesome, with like beds and stuff, so you could like stay there for the rest of your vacation if you wanted to. I think that would be really cool. And of course, you could also make it like a park or anything like that. You can customize it however you want. And then they did show off some more half walls, which was also really exciting. They're expanding the half walls catalog, so we're gonna have a lot more heights, which is relevant to the new platforms that we have, because from what I heard, the half walls are gonna be at the same height as the platforms. So you can customize the platforms even more by building a half wall right next to it, and then you can add whatever wallpaper you want to it. So that's just more customizable options for you. And I think platforms are one of the things that I'm most excited about when it comes to the free update thing.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to start building with those. I'm excited to do some sunken living rooms, and
yeah, it will be awesome.
It will be so awesome. And then, of course, they did show off all the snowboard and skiing things, and it's gonna be there's so many different tracks that your sim can go down with your skis or your snowboard. There's jumps. There's a little bunny slope, and you can go sledding and skiing and snowboarding, and it looks really cool. The animations are really cute. especially when they fall. It's
Yeah.
really cute. And
And
yeah,
there was also something they could go down carefully, or
yeah. Then they could
Yeah.
go down carefully. They could go down like
there were like 3 levels, I think.
I think there were 3 levels. So like it was low intensity, medium intensity, and high intensity.
Yes.
And then there was also like when there was climbing, I think it said cautiously and courageously, maybe. So there's gonna be different levels to it. So if you're a beginner, just the low intensity or the careful climbing, and don't go too hardcore when you're just first starting out, basically.
Unless you want to die.
Unless you want to die, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to know, what are you most excited for when it comes to the expansion pack?
Skiing.
Skiing.
And people falling off the mountain.
And you did really like the dinosaur thing.
Oh
that
yeah,
light
that
up
was so cute.
during the festival.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I'm really excited that kids are gonna have more things to do, because the kids can go snowboarding and skiing and everything like that, which I'm really excited about, because the kids do not have enough things to do in the Sims 4. They need to have some more activities to do. So I'm really excited to go on vacation to Mount Komorebi with my families, and have the kids go down the slopes, and have the toddlers go sledding.
Yeah.
Which is the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, it actually was.
And then I'm also excited about all the new build tools, of course, because I do build quite a lot on my channel, actually. So I'm really excited to try out a lot of new things. It's gonna be a fun thing to experiment with, because we've never had platforms and things like that before, right? In like Sims 1 or 2 or 3.
Not at that level.
No,
We had
exactly.
a little maybe, but
Yeah, I think it's like
we could build remember we could build scenes like in Sims 2?
Stages.
Stages, yeah.
Yeah. And they did say that these platforms can work as stages, so your sim can like perform things on them, and it could work like a stage. So you could build stages from now on if you want to, with the new platform option.
You can always use it as a stage. You can like put the microphone there maybe if you want to.
Exactly.
So it's
it's a really awesome build tool that they're gonna be adding to the game, and I'm so excited that it's gonna be available in the free update for everyone.
Yeah. Awesome.
But I think that's all we had. I think that's all the the things that we were like most excited for in the trailer. And I'm of course gonna link the live stream. Sorry, it's not a trailer, it's a live stream.
Yeah, but you can watch it after.
You can watch it afterwards, yeah. So I'm gonna be linking it down below. I think they're gonna have it saved on Twitch. They usually do, so I'm gonna link that down below. And yeah, I think that's all for us tonight. Yeah. I really hope you guys are excited about this expansion pack, as I am. I am extremely excited about this one. I'm having a very different reaction to it compared to the Star Wars game pack, that's for sure. I feel like they're kind of redeeming themselves a little bit. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!